Hey everybody, Joy here. It's Friday. I believe it's October 30, 2020. Oh my goodness, I need help. I made a top and I can't quit wearing it. Hold on one second, I just poured this one so it's really hot. Hold on. All right, one of you hit the nail on the head. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One of you said, the reason you don't like collars, Joy, is it makes your short neck even shorter. Oh my gosh, where was my lightning fast brain when I needed to figure that out? That is exactly what's wrong. The collar comes up and my neck, it covers my neck from here to here. So it cuts off, goodness, over 1 inch of my neck. And I already have a short neck, see? So when I close this up, it takes away my neck. But look what I did. I'm so smart today. I decided I can wear it for a jacket. Look at that. And yes, I made the pants. And yes, I found them in my closet. And yes, they're jeans. They're my Sure Fit Designs jeans, and they have the embroidery on the bottom. They have pockets. I put the little coin pocket on the wrong side, but it still has it. So since I've now lost 7 pounds, and I'm officially under 150. I was 149 yesterday and today. Miracle of miracles. Oh. So, I'm super happy about that. And yes, my pants I made them years ago. I wore these to work back when I worked. And I was probably 10 pounds thinner when I made these pants. So the fact that I can hook them and zip them, is no small wonder. So what do you think? What do you think as jacket duty? Huh? I've still got my leaf earrings on. Jerry's gonna say, are you gonna wear that every day? No. But I just wanted to try one more time to see if I could really love it. And I do really love it. I really do. I wish I had left it the longer length, and then it would really look like a jacket. I want to make another one. I mean, I like it so much, I want to make another one now. And I'm going to make it as a jacket on purpose. Oh my gosh, isn't it cute? Oh, I love you guys so much for telling me to get it out of the trash bin. I am just loving it so much. So now I realize I can wear a collar as long as I don't close it. So, I'm so excited. I'm not kidding. Joy, we can't tell it all. You're excited. You're always so depressed. Actually, I have been depressed quite a bit lately. But the joy of the Lord is my strength. I tell you, if it wasn't for that, I don't think I could get out of bed. If it wasn't for that and you, I get in the shower and fix myself up and put on my clothes for you, because you're my friends and you're the ones I want to talk to every day. And I love it so much that you feel like you can be honest with me and tell me what you really think. And none of you are cruel. None of you say it in a mean, ugly way. Dear God, Joy, get another hobby. Yeah, you're just so sweet. And you're usually so right. But isn't it funny how beauty is in the eye of the beholder? Isn't that funny? My little granny, Hattie Klingerman, she was about this tall. She was the cutest granny. She was like the Beverly Hillbillies granny. Yeah, she even had her own doctor bag. And I lived with them for a year when I was 16 years old. And if you got up and said, I'm sick, I don't want to go to school, my grandma would rub this stuff on your neck, and then she would take an old sock and she'd wrap it around your neck, and then it would be fine. It wouldn't hurt or anything, but you'd have to wear that thing all day long. So by the next day, you decided you're going to be well no matter what. So you went to school. But she was the most precious granny. And she used to tell me, I would say, Grandma, do I look pretty today? And she'd say, when I asked my mother if I was pretty, she always told me pretty is as pretty does. So I heard somebody else say that lately too, and it reminded me of my granny. But I'm sure she was beautiful when she was young. But, you know, that's religion. Religion makes you think you can't be beautiful. Religion makes you think you can't wear pants. Religion makes you think you can't cut your hair. None of that is what the Bible is about. So, I just wanted to show you, I'm super, super excited. Now, the sleeves actually aren't right. I mean, they're right, they're okay. But they were supposed to be cap sleeves, and they're supposed to like stick up in the air a little bit, you know, and be more short. If I had known and realized, and for the next one I will, that I was going to wear this as a jacket, I would definitely have made the sleeves longer. But, oh my goodness, I'm going to make another one. And I love the hem. I like the curviness of the hem. I don't know, it might be a good length for me even at this length. So, the reason I brought that up, that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, is as I'm going through my comments, there'll be a comment that says, Joy, I'm sorry, but those just are not your colors. You just do not look good in that at all. And the next comment will say, oh my gosh, you look amazing in fall colors. It goes with your skin and your hair. You just look great in fall colors. You should make fall colors more. And the next one will say, no, I agree with you. That collar looks awful. Don't make any more collars. And then the next one under that will say, I just love collars on you. They look amazing. So, beauty definitely is in the eye of the beholder, isn't it? I'm going to end this clip right here. And I'll be back after a while to tell you what I do today. Well, the last clip just told you I was going to show you what I did yesterday. Today's November 3rd, yesterday was November 2nd, or it might have been on the 1st. I don't know, I lose track of all time, you guys. So, I have two cameras, you know, I have two video cameras, because I had one video camera in Edmond and one video camera here. So, this is kind of a 3 or 4 day video thing that you're looking at right now, because I have made 3 of these lovely blouse collars. Blouse collars. Blouse patterns. I don't even know what pattern it is at this point. It's a Butterick something. Oh, hold on. It is a Butterick B5924. And I just picked this up off the floor, but you see how I drew? This was my second muslin, okay? You saw the first, you just saw the first one that I ended up liking. But the color was still too big for me. So this is my second muslin. And I drew a pocket on it because I wanted the bottom of the pocket to be the same shape as the hem. So I hope you can see that in this windy, non-windy room, and I don't know why it won't be still. So I made an entire video for you of me making this and me wearing this. I had it on yesterday. You see the pockets in it? But when I was editing it, I picked up one of the cameras and I looked at it and I thought, oh, that's an old video, and I deleted it. Well, it was a video that is supposed to go right here. So instead of me having this blouse on, I'm just going to show it to you on Lucy. So this was the second one. The collar came out a lot better because I narrowed it. I took like a ½ inch or more out of the width of it from here to here. So this part's narrower. It fits Lucy better than it fits me. It's still kind of loose on me. And so you're going to see version number 3 after you get through looking at version number 2 here, okay? Version number 3, the collar is really, really close. Version number 3, the bust dart turned out strange in. I don't know why, because the bust dart's perfect on this one. So, I don't know what happened there. On version number 3, it's high. And on this one, it looks just perfect. So I don't know what that's about. So I really like version number 2, which is this one. It's the same in the back. It's got the seam in the middle here, the collar. I put a longer sleeve because, you know, now I'm thinking of it. It's got some threads here that need to be pulled out. Now I'm thinking of it as a jacket instead of a blouse, okay? So I left this one, I'm pretty sure I left this one the full length. No, I didn't. I cut 2 inches off of this one. I cut 3 inches off of number 1. I cut 2 inches off of number 2, and I cut 2 inches off of number 3. Okay? And so this one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buttons. And I like it except for one thing. And there's one thing about it that I just cannot stand. And I cannot stand it to the point I think I will probably take the collar off and put another collar on. I don't know. I'll ask Jerry what he thinks about it. And you're going, what is it, Joy? What is it? It's this right here. Do you see these paisleys? Sometimes I like paisleys, sometimes I don't. Paisleys tend to look like giant amoebas to me. And so this really was another muslin. I actually bought this fabric to make a dish drainer out of. But, you know, I'm looking for muslins here to perfect this collar blouse. So I made one out of this. Well, I thought it turned out pretty good, so I was going to keep it. But what I don't like is up here, it looks like a Pac-Man on the collar. Looks like a Pac-Man with a giant mouth eating the tail of the amoeba underneath it. Now, I don't know if anybody in the whole wide world would see it like I see it, but that's what it looks like to me. So what I would like to do is change the collar so this, I could turn it upside down the other way. Oh, it's still got a thing on it too. I don't know, maybe I should just ignore it. I don't know, what do y'all think? You know, from a distance, you know, from the back of a running horse, or like if you were on the top of a mountain or something. No, I just don't like it. This side doesn't have it. This side is plain underneath. Now I can't change this because that's a whole entire pattern piece, but I could change the collar. So I don't know why I'm so picky about stuff like that. I totally deleted that clip showing you this blouse, but you can see it here on Lucy, okay? Alrighty, so right now I'm going to go into the video I just made you a little while ago before I put my blouse back on, and I had on version number 3, and it starts right here. So, here I am. I'm not sure if I'm here to say hello or goodbye today. It's Tuesday, November 3rd, 2020, the most intense day. The most tense day. Oh my gosh, it's election day. You all know that. I hope you've all voted. Anyway, I've been trying to make this video, the one that you're watching now, for about 3 days because I've made 3 of these collar blouses. Now this one is just barely held together. But I wanted to show it to you real fast because I think I'm getting close. This is my 3rd muslin. That's not hemmed yet. Obviously it needs another sleeve. And the bust darts are a little high. I think they need to come down some. They've got a little bubble. I don't know why because I've sewed them in perfect. I just think these bust darts are as big as Texas. I swear you ought to see. I should get the pattern and show you. Hold on. You think I'm exaggerating? Look at this bust dart. See the dark blue triangle there? Yeah, that's the bust dart. What is it, 5 or 6 inches? It's ridiculous. Just ridiculous. I think what I need to do is transfer part of that bust dart somewhere else. I'm going to tell you how big it is from side to side. It's 4.5 inches. 4.5 inch bust dart. Oh my goodness, I feel like filming. My bust darts are getting so big. So anyway, I made a sleeve up myself with a notch in it because I wanted it to be 3/4, and I wanted it to not just end in a plain old boring nothing there. So I made a little notchy turn-up cuff. So I'm not done with it. I'll finish it tomorrow. This is just a muslin. I had 5 yards of this for some reason. I think I bought it to make a quilt backing with. And I thought, oh, that'll be a good muslin. So I think I'm really, really close on the collar. I really do. Tell me what you think. I have narrowed it here. It was narrowed on version number 2. And this version, I took a tuck across here and a tuck in the back neck. So it's got at least an inch taken out of the part that goes around my neck. So I think it's getting there. It's got my antique buttons. I know they're antique because I found them at Jerry's mom's house, and they were 29 cents for 8 buttons. So you know that hasn't happened in forever and ever. Do you know how many purples there are, by the way? Oh my goodness. I have 3 button boxes, and I had to dump them all out on the table, and I went through them and through them and through them. Oh, there's some purple ones, took them in there, no. Oh, there's some purple ones, took them in there, no. Oh, there's some purple ones, none of them. These were the only ones, and they're not the ones I would have chosen, but they're the only ones that matched the most, and so I thought, oh, I'll just put a whole bunch of them, so I put 9. Now, I didn't put the pockets on this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use this because of the chalk marks that I put on here for the buttonholes. I could not get the chalk marks out. I used one of those general white chalk pencils because it's a dark fabric, and I just marked a line. I couldn't brush it off, I couldn't iron it off, I couldn't wash it off. So hopefully in the washing machine, the white chalk marks will come off the front of this. Bust darts need to go down. I need to transfer part of them into the bottom or somewhere. I don't know what I'll do. It's probably what I'll do. I'll transfer them down, then cut them off the sides. Can you tell I'm tired? I am tired. That's why I don't want to finish this blouse today. Oh my goodness. The carpet people came yesterday. The carpet was wrong. They had to leave. I think I might have told you that already in yesterday's video. Haven't been back. Window people came, had to leave. They haven't been back. The fireplace. The fireplace. Yeah, we had issues with the fireplace. Turns out that the propane tank we bought, it's like as tall as I am, about as big around as I am. I don't know, 40, it's like a hot water heater. And we put it on the side of the house so it wouldn't show on our patio because we thought it was ugly. Well, I thought it was ugly. And so then the plumber came and he put all of that little pipe all around our house and into our fireplace, remember? Well, come to find out that if you have a propane tank that size, it has to be right next to the fireplace on the outside of the house. So we were having really bad sooting problems. The little pipe was making funny noises, and it was getting our brand new logs all covered with soot. So we called him, Jerry called and found out, and turns out that we have to have a much, much bigger tank, or we have to move the tank we have right next to the fireplace. So we decided, hey, let's just chalk this one up to a big mistake, like the clothes I make sometimes. And let's order the bigger tank because we can hide it on the other side of the house where nobody can see it. And then it will work because it's a bigger tank. Plus, he said it'll probably last the rest of our lives. Plus, you know, our house is all electric. So if something happened and we lost our electric, at least we have a whole bunch of propane. We could hook it up to our cooker outside and our fireplace. Hey, we'd have a fireplace. You could like boil water with it. Hey, I think that's a real good idea, actually. Thank you, Lord. Now, if the election will turn out the way I am hoping and praying, you will see a super, super happy girl tomorrow. Okay, my dear friends, I'm going to let you go. I'll try to get off this blouse. And promise never to show it to you again, okay? Bye for now.